The Long Road to Oregon. In the spring of 1843, more than 800 pioneers began a journey from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City, Oregon. They had 120 wagons and 5,000 cattle. This was one of the first wagon trains to travel the West on the Oregon Trail. Land of Promise. Life was very hard in Missouri in the 1800s. Bad weather caused crops to die, businesses closed. As a result, many people could not find jobs. Americans wanted a more enjoyable life. They wanted to live in a place where the soil was richer and the weather was more agreeable and pleasant. The United States government was giving away free land to pioneers, so thousands of people traveled west to Oregon, a territory in the northwest part of the country. Getting ready to go. Pioneers knew that emigration to Oregon would be difficult. The trip was more than 2,000 miles of dusty, bumpy trails and would take at least 5 months. The pioneers needed to be prepared. First, they gathered their cows and chickens. Then, they packed many pounds of food, cooking pots, tools, and seeds. Covered wagons were the main form of transportation on the Oregon Trail. The wagons were stuffed with everything a family would need. There was little room for anything else. As a result, children left books, toys, and most of their clothes behind. A long, hard journey. Planning and packing took weeks. The first thing pioneer families did was hook a team of oxen up to their wagons. Oxen were dependable and strong and could pull the heavy vehicles. Next time, the family joined the other pioneer families. All the wagons traveling together formed a wagon train. The children and healthy adults walked. The sick or tired pioneers rode in the uncomfortable wagons. Dirty water, sickness, and fierce dust storms made the journey challenging. Bad weather often made the trail impassable. But the pioneers were determined. As a result, they finally reached their new home in Oregon. A new life in Oregon. When pioneers got to Oregon, they cleared land and built houses. Then they planted crops. As more emigrants arrived, towns grew. People opened stores and restaurants. Businesses boomed. The pioneers worked hard to make their new town successful. They had found a better life. Many of the people who lived in Oregon today are descendants of the brave pioneers who made the journey west from the 1840s to the 1880s. They appreciate their family members' hard work and courage, and they are grateful for the Oregon Trail.